was IKF, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, talking about how the Blue Jays, he was a Blue Jay last year, Red Sox now, obviously was a Yankee before that, talking about how the Blue Jays wanted the Yankees to beat the Red Sox in the postseason because they thought it was a better matchup, which I found interesting. And also think that the teams in the AL East are getting a little too loud for my liking when they're talking about the Yankees. And IKF running his mouth about when he was with the Blue Jays, wanting them to face the Yankees because they thought it was a better matchup. We know what Toronto did to the Yankees in Toronto in the regular season, winning the division in the regular season, and then destroying them in the postseason. It was a mismatch. Going in, I thought the Yankees were the better team. Going in to the postseason series I'm talking about. Well, I mean, regular season too, but specifically postseason. I thought the Yankees in the regular season were the better team, fell short. But going into the postseason, I thought the Yankees were going to make up for what happened in the regular season and pay back the Blue Jays. Short series, I believe the Yankees were the better team, just a more powerful team, better pitching, and they were going to win that series. And obviously they didn't. But I wouldn't wake up the sleeping giant. And you've heard a lot of chatter from the Red Sox. You've heard a lot of chatter from the Blue Jays. And I know the Yankees are going to take that personally. It's just a matter of if they're going to be able to put it together and go out there and do it. Do they have the right guys? Certain guys, I know the manager's passionate about it. I know Aaron Judge is going to be passionate about it and take those things personally. When other teams punk you, we saw the Dodgers do that in the 2024 World Series, punk the Yankees on the field and then do it again afterward. The Yankees didn't have a chance to get some revenge on the Dodgers last year, falling short of getting the World Series after losing to the Blue Jays. But the Yankees are a very dangerous team. We could criticize them for not doing enough in the offseason, for not going over the top in the offseason, but even running it back, they're good. Very good. And I could say that I don't think they're good enough to win the World Series, but I could also say that I think they're better than the Red Sox, and I think they're better than the Blue Jays. Even in a quote-unquote down year with the Yankees getting handled by Toronto for the most part in the regular season, they won 94 games. Toronto hung on to that division. I mean, they were hanging on for dear life down the stretch. So they were fortunate that they had the tiebreaker over the Yankees. I wouldn't count on that being the case again. And the Yankees pitching, assuming it could get healthy and stay healthy, as dominant as there is in the sport. The Yankees offense, certainly in the regular season, as dominant as there is in the sport. I remember Buck Martinez, who just retired, talking about how he didn't believe the Yankees were any good and all those different things. And I understand what he was saying. And I agree with some of what he was saying to a certain extent about the Yankees not playing the game the right way. Too many empty at-bats with the strikeouts, not catching the ball well enough, not running the bases well enough. Still, the Yankees are as dangerous as it gets in the American League. And if I'm IKF or if I'm on the Red Sox, and you've seen this, Sonny Gray running his mouth, now IKF, we know how Cora feels. We know the battle with the Yankees and Red Sox. I think it's great for entertainment purposes, great for the fans to be able to get into it. I love that aspect of it. But I'd be careful if I'm Toronto or the Red Sox. It's not like you're punking some team that won 83 games and is going the wrong way. The Yankees still are loaded. I wish they did more. I think they could have been even more loaded. Could have been better. No reason why they couldn't go after Bichette or Edwin Diaz, just to name a few. But be careful when you start running your mouth from a Red Sox or Blue Jay perspective when you start knocking the Yankees. Badabooms, do you have any issue with IKF and some of the trash talk that has been going on between the AL East opponents of the New York Yankees?
I don't mean to run you over on this one, Sal, but IKF, buddy, get a better lead next time. You're playing in the World Series. You got to make that play, pal. You live your whole life to be safe at home in the Game 7 of the World Series. Don't worry about the Yankees. Don't worry about the Yankees right now. I didn't even know that sound. That pissed me off. Like, he actually just worked me. I got so mad where I just pulled
You
up on
didn't
my
know
phone.
that news? What are you doing?
No,
You
I
didn't see that?
I sent you a list of things to talk about today. That IKF was. That's how little I think about Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
You got to get on top of things here. What's the matter with you?
I was on top of things. I sent you a whole show sheet, and I don't think we're going to touch any of those topics.
All right, no, but it's not a bad idea. I mean, you could have a show sheet, but I'm gonna, I clearly got to teach you the topics. You didn't even know about the IKF stuff. What What are
No,
you
I
working
like
during
not.
the day? What do you got another job or something?
Yeah, God knows how much this one pays me. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Sal. Yeah, you know I love you, but no. In all seriousness, Isaiah Kiner Falefa, bro, go home. Like that's so ridiculous. Like you
He
just got thrown
said,
out at home
did you
plate
look
at
it
Game
up?
7 of the World Series.
Did you look it up? And did you Google the Melo thing?
Carmelo Anthony was born in Brooklyn, New York, by the way, Sal.
He's from Baltimore. Then maybe I got it wrong. He's not. He was born in Brooklyn but raised in Baltimore. So it's the opposite.
Born in Brooklyn, New York.
Does it say raised in Baltimore?
No, born in Brooklyn, New York. There you go.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. So then I got it confused. He was born technically in Brooklyn. He grew up in Baltimore. That's even worse. If he was born in Baltimore but grew up in New York, I can understand that a little bit. Who cares where he's born?
Born in Brooklyn, New York, Sal. Born in
Dude,
Brooklyn, New York.
raised in Baltimore. Look it up.
Born in Brooklyn, New York.
It doesn't matter. Look where he was raised.
But I'm just telling you the tie there. He was born in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, but I want to get the other facts. Does it say it? Where'd you look it up? Give me where he was raised.
I just looked up on Wikipedia and I saw that Carmelo Anthony was born in Brooklyn, New York.
Wikipedia. I'm not even 100% sure here about Wikipedia. Do you trust that?
No, but that's what they used to tell you in school. And like, does anybody who cares? Like, they used to say that all the time.
What about where they're from?
No, don't trust Wikipedia and all that. Like, I don't. For the most part, Wikipedia is right. Every now and then they'll go in there and they'll say it'll be like, who is Pedro Martinez's daddy, and it'll say Yankees are his daddy. So like that's the only time they really mess around on Wikipedia.
He went to, it says high school, Towson Catholic in Towson, Maryland, Oak Hill Academy in Virginia. Anyway, I don't know Wikipedia. The point is, he's not even from New York. He may have been born here. He's not even from New York.
He's born in Brooklyn, Sal. I'm telling you, I'm not. It's not an opinion.
I don't care.
He was born in Brooklyn, New York.
Okay, he grew up in Baltimore. Dude, look at, he's got the WB tattoo on his arm. And you got to make me look this up? I mean, come on. What's wrong with you?
I believe you, but I'm just telling you that's why people have a connection to Melo. He was born in Brooklyn. A lot of people who root for the Knicks were born in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and when did he move out?
I don't
know. Here we go. Let's see. When Anthony turned 8, his family moved to Baltimore.
Yeah, so he lived there for 7 years.
8 years old. He grew up in Baltimore.
And
he was the Baltimore Sun's Metro Player of the Year in 2001.
I think you're reaching there, OG. I think you're reaching.
I'm not reaching. If you look up the WB tattoo, I'm pretty sure that's what that is on Melo.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about now that I see it. I know that. I'm familiar with that tat.
I don't think you are.
No, anyway. I am because you said it. You kept saying WB, and I'm like, WB is in like the
I think West Baltimore.
Yeah. But that makes sense now.
So anyway, and then IKF's comments were that he said the Blue Jays as a team. I'm telling you this now. I just told the listeners this. Now I got to tell you this because you're not paying attention. That the Blue Jays as a team wanted the Yankees. That doesn't bother you? They wanted the Yankees, and then they destroyed the Yankees.
But why are you talking on us right now when you got thrown out at home plate in a game deciding the World Series? Like, don't worry about us, bro. Don't worry about us.
Carmelo Anthony has a notable WB tattoo on his left shoulder, which stands for West Baltimore, serving as an homage to his childhood home. Does he have a Brooklyn tattoo on there?
Born in Brooklyn, New York, Sal.
And raised in Baltimore. I had it backwards. Big deal.
Something is coming to me about this. Like another thing besides the fact that he got thrown out at home plate in Game 7 of the World Series. I hope your boy Boone is printing this out and putting it in the clubhouse. Do you have any insight like that from Boone? Does he do that kind of stuff?
I'll ask him.
We got to figure that out because like that should be.
Did he print something up and put it on the put it in the clubhouse? Put it in the clubhouse.
Put it in Tampa Bay because that was one of their guys too. I feel like a lot of them probably may still be friends with.
I think the Yankees are gonna. The Yankees will know. They know about what the Dodgers said. They know about what the Red Sox have been chirping, whether it's Sonny Gray, whether it's IKF. They know about the Blue Jays. The problem is the Blue Jays chirped last year. Buck Martinez. That's why I thought the Yankees and Booney were going to pay him back in the playoffs, and they got their asses kicked instead. So you could know the chirping. You got to do something about it, and they haven't done that yet. But I wouldn't bet against the Yankees. Matter of fact, the more that these other knuckleheads start to chirp, the more I'm going to double down and say I think the Yankees are going to get payback on them at some point. I'm not messing with the New York Yankees.
They've had a real bad problem with being bitched out by other teams and not rising to the occasion. And even when the Astros were still relevant towards the Yankee rivalry there, they get bitched out and they don't stand up to them. They just, oh, the Yankees aren't good enough. Oh, the Yankees is so they. Oh, okay, you guys can win. You guys can have
Right.
the series.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't. I don't think that was the attitude. Like, you guys could have the series, but they do need to start punching back here a
No,
little
but
bit.
when
They're
they get
getting punked.
clowned, when they get
Yeah,
exactly
I
punked
know.
is the best. Punked is the best way to put it. When they get punked, they don't. How hard you can get hit? They get hit in the mouth and they don't respond.
But that's why I do have a problem with a little bit of the makeup of the team. There are certain guys who I trust to respond. There are others who I don't. I don't think Jazz Chisholm gives a shit, honestly, about that. I think he cares about his numbers. I think he's happy-go-lucky. I think he's an athletic, talented player. I don't think he really cares. Does Trent Grisham care about that? I mean, do we know that Bellinger or McMahon really get fired up about that? I know Judge does. I know Boone does. Ben Rice seems like a fiery competitor. Volpe, he's got to figure himself out before he can start worrying about punching back with other teams. I
I
don't
think
know,
Stan
man.
definitely hears it. Sadly, he doesn't play enough, but
Yeah, well, okay. All right, where are those gamers, the guys that scrappy type guys that are going to grind it out and punch you in the face? The what the hell is his name? The Alvarado types. Like you see it
yeah,
with
the
the Knicks.
Yankees don't have an Alvarado. Maybe they
Okay.
have some on the mound. They have Garrett Cole. They have Cam Schlittler. I think
Cole's
Luis
that
Seal
guy
might
for
even be one of
sure.
those guys, but
Right.
they don't have
Yeah.
any in the field, which you're right about. I mean, I'm not going to discount Aaron Judge, obviously.
No,
Judge is one
Judge
of
is
them.
yeah, he's the one, but he can't do it by himself.
They really don't. You make a
They
great
had
point there.
Soto.
Well,
Soto's
I,
one of
I
those
think
guys.
McMahon is like that in the field too.
Okay.
But when it's time for him to hit, like McMahon, as we've seen, will put his body on the line to make the play, but he hits 179.
Yeah. Maybe Bellinger. Maybe am I missing somebody here? I'm trying to think.
Ballinger's actually not an awful one there.
I'm just trying to think of some of the fiery competitors that they have. Anyway, the Yankees. It's time the Yankees punch back. All right, let's wrap it up with this, Badabooms.
Hmm.
So I've been watching Landman. You familiar with Landman? It's a great show for many different reasons.
Yeah,
And
you mentioned Landman previously.
yeah, so I'm binging it right now. But here's either the question, not really an issue, I guess. The question that I have, or maybe it's not a question, maybe it's more of an issue. I love binging shows. I love having the shows to go out there and watch. Then the part of me is like, okay, well, I only got 4 more episodes to go. I look forward to also finishing binging the shows. But then when they do finish, now I don't have anything to watch. And the shows that are coming out like once a week, like I'm into this new show on HBO. Do you watch like have you watched Game of Thrones and the
No,
okay, you don't watch any of those?
I tried with Game of Thrones. I got 3 episodes in. I'm like, this is so
I
boring.
loved it. Okay, so love Game of Thrones, and then there was one I forget what it's called, House of Dragons, and now there's another version of it, but it comes out once a week. And I binged like the first 4 episodes because that's when I started watching it, and now it's like, okay, well I got to wait till Sunday. The Pit, I've told you about that. I binged season 1, great. Started watching season 2, which is coming out now 1 episode at a time, and it's like the slow drip is not working for me. So I guess I'm never happy. I don't like the slow drip. I think it takes away from the enjoyment of the show. But when you're binging, it's great, but it's great in just such a short period of time. And I'm excited to get through it and then finish it. So I have an issue here with the way we watch TV shows. I think the binging has made it a little bit of a problem that it kind of like you talked about yesterday with the gambling in sports, how it skews the way that we watch games, which it does. You can't dispute it. It's not good or bad. It's just different. With binging, the way that we have now access to TV shows, it completely changed the way that I feel about watching said shows.
I agree with you. I think that's exactly what I was going to say right there. A, a lot of it gets lost when you binge. Like you watch all 8 episodes and then it's gone. And it's like, yo, what was that show that I watched with this person? Then the second season will come out. They hype it up. Then it's gone again. I feel like they're trying to bring back that appointment television, like Sopranos used to be. Like I assume Breaking Bad was at one point. But I do agree. It makes shows more forgettable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It makes it more enjoyable to binge. Pitt season 1, I loved. And I think I loved it because it was one after another, right into another. And that's how that show in particular plays out. It's better binge. So now with the slow drip, I'm not enjoying it as much. I like it, but then from week to week, I'm like, oh, what happened last week? Or, oh, I forget this. I don't know. Just the way that we consume television now Can I even call is it called TV? I guess it is, right? If I'm streaming, it's still
Yeah, technically it still
maybe
is. I
shows.
feel like it'll always be called that.
The way that we consume shows is it just completely screws with me. It
Mhm.
messes with me to a point where I don't know. I enjoy certain things. And then there are things like, if I can't get into it right away, I'm like locked in. Nowadays, with the amount of product that's out there, if it doesn't get your attention right out of the gate, like I tried watching this other show. What the hell was it called? Some mob show with Tom Hardy, I think it is. It's also on Paramount, if I'm not mistaken. It may in fact be called Mobland.
Oh, that sounds
Have you heard of
familiar.
that one?
That Stallone's in that, right?
No, he's in Tulsa King.
Oh, Tulsa King, yeah. Have you ever seen the show with William DeMeo?
Yeah. Are you joking?
No. No, it's a
Yeah,
huge
you
thing.
are joking. You're being a dick. You're joking. What
No, I'm
show?
not. No, why would I be joking about that? You know the big Italian show with Shaq and William DeMeo?
Gravesend.
Gravesend. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Why is that funny? Why does it
You know I'm in that.
Are you actually?
Come on, Badabooms.
Are you no, are you actually in it?
Yeah, I'm gonna be in season 3. I
I
filmed
didn't
2
dude, my
seasons.
bad. I wasn't a diehard fan of BT and Sal. Like, no, Evan Roberts is on at 2 o'clock. Of course I'm gonna tune into him.
Yeah, I don't know when it comes out, but yes, I'm gonna be
How
in
many episodes were
Grave.
you in?
I don't know. It might be one episode, but I filmed multiple scenes. I filmed two different. Yeah,
That's crazy.
you really didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
I don't believe you. I think you're
I,
playing it up here.
no, I swear to God, I didn't know that.
Yeah, look forward to Gravesend season 3. I'll let you know
What
when
do you
the
die in
episodes
the
come out.
background or something? What are you on in the
No,
morgue?
no, I'm a DJ. I play DJ Tom Paul.
Wow, Moby.
Yeah, yeah.
It
I
all
kind of
comes
look
back
like
around.
Moby in that. Mobland is with Tom Hardy. Like I started watching that, couldn't get into it at all. First episode, and I know he's a great actor. And there's some other Pierce Brosnan is in there. Couldn't get into it. Whereas
James
Gravesend,
Bond,
I did
Pierce
start.
Brosnan.
I know Gravesend, I did start watching that because I talked with William DeMeo. He got me onto that, and we were talking about potentially having a role. I got into it. I liked season 1 and season 2, and
Wait, do you
then
know
about a
William
year later,
DeMeo outside of the show?
I've seen his stuff before that, but I was put in touch with him about that specifically. You know, BT and I had him in studio too for an interview.
I didn't
He's
even
a
know
Brooklyn
that, dude.
guy.
I wish I knew that. I would have watched it.
Yeah, it was actually he was really good, better than I thought he would be. Brooklyn guy. By the way, we talk about pizza. You got to ask him for all the spots because he's hitting all the spots. Will DeMeo, yeah, I'm honored to call him a friend of mine. Hung out with him a couple of times, like I said, did the shoot with him.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's
You're
great. Well,
surprised.
I have a connection there, so I want to, maybe we get Bill on one day and tell him about because
What's your connection?
I know a lot of people that worked on the set there for Gravesend.
Who? Maybe I worked with them.
No, like behind the scenes.